Top 4 of the best dairy products to cleanse toxins and recover. Kidneys. But have you ever thought about how some dairy products do not damage your kidneys? They can even help detoxify the body and support kidney healing. The advice for most people with kidney problems is to simply avoid dairy altogether. And while there's some truth in that advice, it's also incomplete. In the US, dairy is one of the most poorly understood food groups for kidney health. There are some dairy products that can place more stress on your kidneys, however, when used. Although excessive intake of amino acid is one potential of kidney disease in cats, giving the right amounts can help limit toxin buildup and assist with recovery. I'll show you 4 dairy items that are generally permissible and in some American kidney-friendly diets, even recommended. I'll explain what they do and why they might help your kidneys detox more effectively. Put down that cheese, it's time to find out more about some of the things we eat and drink almost every day. Watch all 10 minutes because the last dairy product on list is one people try to avoid, but when administered appropriately, it may be the most potent kidney support. Monterey rice milk. Rice milk is often used in renal diets for dogs all over the US because it is kindly on a dog's kidneys and easily absorbed by the body. There is no particular problem with dairies having any harmful effect, at least not in a healthy person. But the extra mineral waste that weaken kidneys no longer filter well. As kidney function declines, nephrins fail to effectively clear excess potassium and phosphorus from the blood. Over time, this accumulation of toxins causes inflammation, damage to blood vessels, and speeding up of kidney decline. Rice milk helps reduce this load because it inherently contains low levels of these minerals. Rice milk, one of the more popular non-dairies, particularly because its potassium content is extremely low. This is done to avoid causing spikes in potassium for people with chronic kidney disease, which can be sudden and dangerous. High blood potassium is associated with heart rhythm disturbances, and so controlling potassium has been a priority in U.S. renal nutrition. Rice milk is also naturally low in sodium, which is critical for renal patients' health. Research published in the Clinical Journal of the American Society of Nephrology shows that high phosphorus consumption is significantly linked to faster kidney deterioration, higher levels of poisons in the blood, and stiffening of blood vessels. Bang on, chase that. Phosphorus. Restricting intake of phosphorus can help delay the progression of kidney disease and minimize long-term damage to both kidneys and the heart. One of the lesser recognized but invaluable advantages is that rice milk generates very little metabolic acid when digested. Acid buildup is common even in healthy people, but it's more severe in those with deteriorating kidney function and can silently magnify the loss of muscle tissue, weakening of bones, and perpetuation of chronic inflammation. Since rice milk is acid neutral, it can help the body toward improved alkalinity. The rice milk may also be used for daily hydration without altering the electrolytes. 2 of the biggest hurdles for a kidney patient are drinking enough fluid when they no longer feel thirsty and getting people who weigh too much to lose those pounds. Some patients, especially those who suffer from polycystic kidney disease, struggle to get the right nutrients, including potassium and phosphorus, without overloading on them. Rice milk provides a safer alternative for hydration with less electrolytes under control. That said, not all rice milk brands are kidney-friendly. Plenty also come with added calcium and phosphorus supplements. Phosphate additives are nearly completely absorbed by the body, making them far more dangerous to weakened kidneys than phosphorus found naturally in foods, according to the National Kidney Foundation. This means a product that appears healthy on the shelf can slowly add to kidney stress over time. The only safe option is unsweetened, unfortified rice milk with no additives. Phosphate ingredients on the label. When used judiciously and wisely, we can consume it to keep toxins down, reduce kidney stress, and help us stay more in line with a kidney-friendly daily diet. 2. Mozzarella cheese. Mothers hear the word cheese and assume it is absolutely terrible for their kidneys. It is a widely held belief, but it's often not. Right. Many cheeses also weigh heavily on the kidneys, but among those that are approved for a kidney-friendly diet, mozzarella ranks high. Diet. The difference comes in the production of mozzarella. Mozzarella is a fresh cheese, not an aged one. Cheeses are aged for a long period of time, such as cheddar cheese, Parmesan cheese, or processed cheese have higher levels in phosphorus and sodium because they were fermented and dried for longer periods of time. Mozzarella, particularly the fresh variety, is much lower in phosphorus than these aged cheeses. From a kidney science standpoint, this is very important. Once your kidneys have become less efficient, your body can't easily eliminate extra phosphorus from the blood. High phosphorus levels can cause kidney damage, elevated toxins, and inflammation in blood vessels, according to a study in the American Journal of Kidney Diseases. Opting for a lower phosphorus cheese, such as mozzarella, helps relieve the burden on compromised kidneys. Mozzarella also contains less sodium than several other popular cheeses. Excess sodium consumption means the kidneys have to work harder to help maintain optimal fluid balance and blood pressure. Excessive sodium intake, over time, can also exacerbate swelling and increase blood pressure and accelerate kidney deterioration. Since mozzarella has less sodium content than cheddar or processed cheese, so it exerts less pressure on your kidneys and cardiovascular system. The good side of mozzarella is a fresh cheese, but unlike other cheeses that have a dry texture, this type has high water content and can drain the body when it has been eaten in small quantities. Protein is crucial for muscle strength and immune health, but excessive protein creates more waste products that damaged kidneys are less able to clear. Mozzarella offers an equitable alternative, providing protein without increasing the waste load. Clinical dietary research on renal nutrition reveals that fresh cheeses, such as mozzarella, tends to produce less oxidative stress and lower kidney inflammation than aged or processed cheeses. Part of the reason may be that fresh cheeses contain fewer additives, as well as lower phosphorus absorption rates, which can help protect kidney tissue over time. But mozzarella can turn nasty pretty fast if not done right. Many shredded or pasteurized processed mozzarella have added sodium and phosphate preservatives to extend shelf life and enhance texture. Phosphate additives are absorbed almost entirely in the body, and that poses a special risk to people with kidney disease, says the National Kidney Foundation. The subsize itself is also a variable, even if the cheese isn't too high in these minerals. Large portions of mozzarella may still tend to raise protein waste and phosphorus load. Binge advantages and overtax the kidneys. Fresh mozzarella is the safest option when it comes to eating mozzarella. Remember, anything in moderation is good and, obviously, so should be fresh mozzarella. In moderation, however, mozzarella can be part of a kidney-friendly diet and help patients achieve their recommended sodium intake without building up too many toxins or putting stress on kidneys. Before we begin, if this video is helping you learn a bit more about your kidney health, can I get you to drop down and hit the subscribe button? Here, we share some science-backed simple tips that will help keep your kidneys safe and make your regulator like the rustler. Daily habits. If there's something you're concerned about, or if you have questions, leave a comment below. I read them, and maybe someone else benefits from your question, too. And I want to hear, where are you watching from and how old are you? Share what questions you have in the comments below, and let me know so I can continue to create better videos for you. Now let's keep going. 3. Greek yogurt. One of those beneficial and yet dangerous but only when administered properly type foods is Greek yogurt. It is rich in nutrients, which makes it a double-edged sword for those with kidney issues. This is why Greek yogurt should never be considered a one-size-fits-all food. One of the major advantages of Greek yogurt is its protein content. Protein is critical for tissue repair, immunity, and muscle strength. For those in the early stages of kidney disease, obtaining adequate protein can help slow muscle loss and enhance overall recovery. When it comes to protein levels, Greek yogurt is more of a natural and unadulterated food than a large number of processed foods. Digestible form. Greek yogurt is also touted for its probiotic value. These friendly bacteria contribute to a balanced gut flora, and this balance in the gut has a direct effect on kidney health. Unhealthy guts can produce more uric toxins, which enter the bloodstream and increase kidney inflammation, studies published in International have shown. Greek yogurt might also help change the amount of toxins that gut bacteria in your body are producing by promoting healthier gut bacteria. Another not-so-obvious advantage is its impact on insulin sensitivity. And tighter insulin control is better for protecting tiny blood vessels around the body, including those in the kidneys. Over time, better blood sugar control can relieve stress on kidney vessels and slow additional damage, especially in people with diabetes-related kidney problems. But this is where we need to be careful. Greek yogurt is far more intense than standard yogurt. As water is extracted during processing, the minerals are concentrated. This makes Greek yogurt also richer in phosphorus and potassium, two minerals that sick or weakened kidneys have difficulty eliminating from the blood. For people with advanced chronic kidney disease, excess phosphorus can accelerate the buildup of toxins, worsen inflammation, and contribute to damage in the bones and blood vessels. Elevated potassium can also increase the danger of dangerous heart rhythm disturbance. This is what makes unlimited intake of Greek yogurt dangerous for many kidney patients. Greek yogurt may be acceptable for those in stage 1 and early stage 2 CKD according to clinical dietary guidelines, including those with normal blood phosphorus levels. But consuming Greek yogurt with abandon can quickly overdo it, especially for people who need to limit phosphorus in the diet because of kidney disease or hyperphosphatemia. Another covert one is flavored Greek yogurt. Most commercial products will be loaded with sugar, thickeners, and often phosphate additives, making the burden on the kidneys even greater. These additional ingredients can counter the product's potential benefits and turn it into something harmful down the line. Play it safe by opting for plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt. Snack in moderation, not to exceed recommended 2 to 3 pieces per day unless directed by your doctor. Used deliberately and mindfully, Greek yogurt can help to nurture the gut and repair tissue. Misused, it can actually have the opposite effect. 4. Unsalted butter. Butter is sometimes overlooked on kidney diet plans. Many individuals seem to think that butter acts as a kidney suicide bomb. The reality is more complex. Unsalted butter, when used appropriately, can be supportive as part of a diet for the kidney, adding extra mineral stress. One of the strongest assets unsalted butter has going for it is virtually no potassium or phosphorus. These two minerals are key sources of toxin accumulation. For those people with compromised kidney function, unsalted butter, in contrast to much dairy, does not overtax injured kidneys by forcing them to process excess mineral waste, so is surprisingly neutral from a kidney standpoint. Energy consumption is a fundamental factor, but one which little attention has been given to for the health of the kidney. When the body doesn't receive enough calories, it starts to break down muscle tissue for energy. This produces nitrogen waste and other uric toxins which flow through the body. Weak kidneys can't eliminate them very well. The National Kidney Foundation's renal nutrition guidelines note that sufficient calorie consumption is key to maintaining muscle mass, which in turn suppresses toxin generation by the body. And actually, unsalted butter packs a lot of calories in a small amount without adding to the toxicity burden. This can be particularly useful for patients with reduced kidney function on a protein-restricted diet, and who may undershoot their prescribed diet requirement. Meet their daily energy needs. Because butter provides fat in a way the body can readily metabolize, it keeps muscle from wasting and supports metabolism. Unsalted butter also has the added bonus of helping your body to absorb fat-soluble vitamins, namely vitamins A, D, E, and K, which are vital for immune function, bone health, and integrity of blood vessels. Poor absorption of nutrients can compound fatigue and weaken the body's capacity to repair itself in people with kidney disease. Even a little fat in the diet facilitates use of these vitamins more effectively. Butter, though, can just as easily become bad if used improperly. Butter salt is a primary one to avoid in terms of kidney health. Extra sodium causes fluid retention, elevates blood pressure, and makes the kidneys work overtime. In the long term, excessive sodium consumption can exacerbate swelling, hypertension, and kidney damage. This is why salted butter not be used in kidney diets. Portion size also matters. High consumption of butter could potentially increase risk of having a heart attack or stroke. That is already high in those with kidney disease. And consuming butter as a staple food, or doing so in large quantities, can create more problems than it solves. It is best to limit unsalted butter as it should be used as a supportive fuel, not an exclusive food, only for occasional rare scenarios. Used in moderation, unsalted butter can help to better your energy levels, save muscle mass, and promote nutrient utilization without producing excess pressure on the kidneys. At the end of the day, kidney health doesn't mean you have to stop eating all food you love. The point is to make more intelligent choices and understand which foods affect your kidneys. So as you can see in this video, not all dairy is bad. Rice milk has a low mineral content that prevents mineral stress. Mozzarella gives you protein with lower phosphorus. Greek yogurt can encourage gut health when eaten judiciously, and unsalted butter offers energy generation without adding to toxin load. When consumed in moderation and made the right choice, dairy foods can help you reduce toxin accumulation, prevent kidney damage, and support. JSON exception. You must have a feed set in order to subscribe to feed VOTFN0MXN8 GISM9 enable that these nutrient-dense foods can truly help promote dynamic blood sugar levels, which is why this top 10 list was written. Long-term healing. Don't forget that those small decisions you make every day are more powerful than radical diets. What you are eating day in and day out can either contribute to the work of your kidneys or make it quietly worse. If you like this video, we have hundreds more science-based kidney health tips. And in the meantime, if you have questions or concerns about your own kidney health, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Love your kidneys now, and they will love you back for years.